In this Shotcut tutorial, I will show you how to zoom in on a video clip. We'll also show you how to reposition the video and some basic keyframing. Other tutorials can be found in my playlists. For the purposes of this tutorial, I am going to assume that you have some basic understanding of editing or basic editing skills in Shotcut. If you haven't, I've left some links in the description below this video for complete beginners. Okay, so the first thing you will know is that you have to put some kind of title into Shotcut to get going. I find this a pain, but anyway, it is what it is. Now, when you zoom in on a video clip, I would suggest you consider the what your quality is going to be. See, this is set up at HD 1080 25 frames per second. Now, because I'm going to use a 4K UHD video, I know that I can get away with up to 200%, depending on the lighting conditions and a lot of other things. So that will be something you will need to play with. And at 200%, that is roughly equivalent to a 1080 HD video. So you need to think, is it worth rendering 4K HD when the quality isn't going to be that good? That's something you need to think about. If you're using 1080 and you want to zoom in, I wouldn't go more than about 1.3, 1.5, and that would be around about a 720. So I'm not going to go into changing anything here, but just consider the quality of your video before you go ahead and press start. So let's bring a clip into the playlist here, and I'm going to go into editing, and no, I'm not. I'm going to go into FX. Sorry, I'm going to hit playlist and drag this into the timeline. Now, sometimes you'll find if you've been using Shotcut and you've used keyframes, it automatically is on keyframes and you won't be able to drag a clip in. So what you need to make sure is that the timeline selected down here at the bottom, and then just drag your clip in. So let's make sure we're at the beginning. I need to now zoom in onto this clip, and to do this, if you just select filters, bottom of this panel here, and then select plus, you should see something that says size, position and rotate. Select this. Don't get involved with changing any of these on the position or size. It's not that good in Shotcut. It's easier to move the clip by placing your pointer in the middle on this little sort of dot here, or use the zoom. So I'm going to show you how to keyframe this rather than just zoom straight in. Like I said, you can drag this zoom up here and in theory get away with taking this from 100 to 200% on an HD video. So let's just hit the keyframe, or this little clock here. Now let's just set up the keyframes, and this is why I couldn't drag the video in, because it never sets back to default. So I'm going to leave everything the same here. You'll see there's a keyframe here, and I'm going to drag the timeline over to about the middle. That will do for that. And if I drag this zoom up to, I don't know, maybe not quite 200%, 180 say, that's zoomed in quite nicely. this is actually a bit up too far towards the top. So just select the middle dot and very carefully, take your time with this, move the video to a position that you're happy with. So let's take this over to, I don't know, here. And this is set up another bunch of keyframes here. Now if I go back to the beginning and I'll just kill the sound here and then press play, you should find you're not just zooming in, but you're actually gradually zooming in. The end of the clip's a bit ropey. I should have probably cut the end off a bit. And that's basically all there is to it. If you want to see what it looks like in sort of full screen, there is a player. I found it doesn't always work on Shotcut, but we'll give it a go. And I'll just press play. And yeah, it's working fine. You're good to go. You can export your video. I won't go into that. Like I said at the beginning, I've left a couple of sort of basic learner tutorial links below this video. So hopefully that's helped someone. Thank you for watching. Cheers.